Hi, I'm Felix. My dreams?
Yes.
I generally don't remember them. Oh yeah, the usual thing, flying and then getting tangled up in the electrical lines and stuff like that. And, not being able to maintain altitude. And then there are things, I don't know, they're zombies or what, on the ground trying to grab it. Standard dreams that all kids have. Originally, there was some places I seemed to go to with some regularity. The last dream I had, it was about a country, I don't know if it was Russia or what, and there was the number 3 million something involved. I don't know, that's all I remember of it. A lot of people keep dream journals, and I think that's a wonderful thing. Well, I hope to take a shit every morning, when you get up in years, I'm going to be 83 soon, that's an important thing, old people get together. Did you have a bowel movement? How's your sleep? Oh, my back, it's the usual kind of thing. There's so much. I've built all these projects, which are material things and places, and then what happens in them. And that includes the gallery, which is one of the favorite things that I've been a part of. Me and a group of my friends were working on the bins for streetlight records and earthquake proofing, and we welded up all the metal fixtures. And when we were done, this building was here, and it was just like paint storage. It had horribly low ceilings, didn't have any windows, and we had all these really talented guys. I think Streetlight Records had more welders on tap than any other record store in the whole universe, And people would kind of come in and say, "What are you guys doing?" "Oh, we're opening a record store." "Oh, I'm a welder, I'm a metal sculptor." And we became to realize what an incredibly talented, I think there are more artists per capita in Santa Cruz than almost any other place. And I met so many really great people, and I said, well, let's make an art gallery. And the city was really helpful to us when we were putting Streetlight together. And there are homeless people living here in what's our courtyard now, and there was no wall between the alley, and so the whole alley was full of homeless people. And so they were, instead of making it difficult to get permits, they really wanted us. We paid to put the wall there between the gallery and the alley, and the city was building a gate there. And we met the architect of the gate, the designer, and the city engineer, and he helped us engineer the roof here. So. People were really nice to work with, the building inspectors, and the whole thing. It really was really cool. We did a window after we opened. We put sand in the window of Streetlight, and we had a little toy roller coaster and merry-go-round, and we had some aliens and stuff like that, and maybe some vampires. Oh, small, not full-size, not life-sized ones, and because you have to feed them at night and stuff like that. So we just had little toy vampires, and we said, Santa Carla welcomes Streetlight Records. Santa Carla? Yes, and it's one of my all-time favorite movies. Well, that gets wrapped up in my general feeling about living in the middle of the decline and fall of Pax Americana. It's really wonderful. It's one of the most wonderful, I've traveled around, this is one of the most wonderful little communities in the world. Geographically, it's wonderful. You go to Miami or something, it's just mile after mile of sand and high-rises. Here, each beach has like an individuality, is geographically separated from the other ones, and that's one of the neat things. The coastline is so varied. You get things like the wharf in Capitola, and the wharf that used to go out to the concrete ship and all that. I'm very positive about about this place.
That's wonderful.
I really have a hard time understanding why anybody has to live in the streets and on the sidewalk in one of the wealthiest societies that has ever existed. I'm shooting 83. I'm going to have a big retrospective show of my work here in the gallery August 4th. You all invited to my birthday.